this video is more of the same. It's more like a video diary documenting my first mug mold slipcast pour. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to chat with you guys and practice my voiceovers, and we can do like a co-work type of thing. I'm caffeinated, so hopefully I don't end up rambling. I have a fear of making mugs. Okay, so before I was really content with hand building and slab building, but I found my skill issue and my lack of space was definitely my banana peel. And after several attempts to mitigate warping and add the time I was willing to invest and the cost of materials, I did for a bit give up on making mugs, and I stubbornly convinced myself that like slip casting was not viable, it would take too much time and space, and I made all kinds of conceivable excuses to avoid even trying it. And then I did launch a very small website and did not sell a single thing. I think that was when I finally put the plug in my overthinking, naysaying side of my brain to at least consider giving slipcasting a real go. Fortunately or unfortunately, you've been dragged along with me while I learn as I go, so you can see my process is very slow and I make a lot of mistakes. There's only so much I feel that you can learn from watching videos or reading about it before you just have to go for it and make a mess. The best way for me is to just dive in, but as I've gotten older, my fears of failure have grown louder, yet at the same time I feel I have nothing to lose and everything to gain at this point. So here we are. And I'm finding it more fun troubleshooting slipcasting and plaster making more than slab building, so I think that was a win. So since filming, I've actually changed the 3D model of the mug mold because I found that this iteration has a tendency for the bottom to wobble or warp because when I'm handling it and everything like that, and instead of just fixing it after I pour it, it would be easier to fix a 3D model and at the beginning of production. Once I get the mug shape and the mold down, it'll be much faster. Also I will be mixing up some dry glaze for the first time, so I never have to brush on clear glaze again. I actually have to order some dipping tongs for that. I'm kind of picking up tools as I go, and I feel like progress is very slow at times, and that's why I'm grateful to have these videos to reflect back on, to remind myself that I am making progress, and you all being here to give it some value besides just me putzing around on this journey solo. It makes a difference. It holds me accountable, so I really appreciate you watching. On that note, I will be opening up an online store very soon and have been busy setting up logistics on that. Getting the shipping set up, that is so confusing to me, so thankfully my partner is the other half of my brain cell and is helping me with that MC Escher mind maze. I don't think I'll have mugs up just yet, but we'll see. So when I'm in between ceramics and things drying and setting up, I try to find time to squeeze in some watercolor fun and playing around in Procreate more, trying to find an art style in the digital drawing space so I can make stickers. I know, I want to do everything all at once in one place. Ceramics is a bit more time consuming than I thought, the drying and glazing taking the majority of that chunk. So while the clay is drying and doing its thing, I can also work on other creative avenues and adventures. Also, another thing I want to try is using mason stains in the clay body. There's just so much that I am looking forward to trying and doing, and this video is a good reminder for myself and for you if you also feel that you're behind or not getting enough things done, that progress is still happening and that one small step ahead is still in the direction you want to see yourself going. And with that, I'm famished. So I will leave my monologuing here and please enjoy some calm, cozy visuals. So here's a good look at the progression from the 3D model to the plaster molds, and I'll be showing you the size differences when it's fired from bisque fired to a cone high fire, cone 5. So these are all just for testing, and also a crack at the rim on the high fire mug. There is the slight wobble issue I was mentioning earlier. And that's it. That's my progress for the mug so far. I have progressed further since the filming of this, so I'm very excited to show you that. If you want to keep up to date with what I'm working on, I post stories on my Instagram page right here. It's very small, very humble. So if you're curious, please feel free to check it out. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!